Well, ladies and gentlemen, we arrived to the end of our virtual expo online, the first Turkish medical travel exhibition and the conference. I hope that all our visitors has been enjoyed with meeting with Turkish doctors, professors, listening their experience and knowledge and deep knowledge, high experience. As you have seen last 3 days, we do treat and we do care about almost in every segment of medical and healthcare part. And also today there were spa and wellness presentation by one of our leading spa center, Richmond Noah. And hopefully in our next virtual events, we may integrate our thermal spring waters resorts as well to the system that they can able to promote themselves within our platform. Before going to closing our ceremony, closing our events, we have two distinguished and valuable speaker with us. As you know that Turkish Healthcare Travel Council, it's a big family. We have advisory board, we have member of boards, we have executive boards, and we have honorary board as well. I think we can listen to Dr. Köksal Holoğlu. He is the Turkish Healthcare Travel Council term executive president. He have recorded short video for us for our closing ceremony. After his video, we will gonna carry on with our closing ceremony speech. Please change the other one.
Уважаемые участники, добро пожаловать на первую турецкую.
Dr. Köksal Holoğlu, please.
Уважаемые участники, добро пожаловать на первую турецкую международную онлайн-выставку.
Dear participants, we welcome you on our first THTC Expo. Around 30 organizations from Turkey and about over 500 companies from CIS countries took participation, so from hospitals and clinics, and wish a great effect in of this expo and the feedback that we got. The first feedback that we got shows that it was very successful. I would like to mention that it was the first event of this kind. We were much interested in the result, and our honorable founder and chairman Emin Çakmak headed this first expo, and the outcomes show that our expectations really come true. Turkey was one of the countries and is one of the countries effectively developing tourism, medical tourism. Due to the pandemic, there were some negative changes as well in the countries that were hit the most by the pandemic. As a result, the list of countries that were before very effective medical tourism also changed. But Turkey, before, accepts patients from all over the world. And for example, India and US, they closed the boundaries and didn't accept the patients. So that allowed Turkey to get the higher rating. The government and Ministry of Trade played a great role in supporting medical tourism for it to get the highest rank. Now we have the opportunity to talk to you thanks to our Ministry of Trade in our government. And I want to express my gratitude to them for enabling us to meet all of you. We always felt the power and support of our country, and we really see that how much this support is provided to us. And during the last years, we achieved a great progress in uniting our system of healthcare systems of Turkey and Russian-speaking countries. We managed to create the synergy and mutual aid. We have a productive dialogue with the Ministry of Trade of Turkey, as well as the Ministry of Healthcare of Ukraine, of Turk republics, that enabled us to provide prophylactic services as well as healthcare and specialized medical aid services. Turkey can provide the best quality and the most cost-effective services. During the last years, we established several institutions of medical aid and resorts of the highest quality. Plus, we have a big number of Russian-speaking personnel. Turkey is well known as a country of great touristic attractiveness, and I am really confident that our cooperation between Turkey and Russian-speaking world will reach the new heights in developing cooperation. Yes, it's not about just visiting Turkey. Our Turkish investors are interested in opening small clinics or radiological centers in other countries, and as well as multi-profiled hospitals. And I believe that thanks to our efforts in the coming 5 years between Turkey and Russian-speaking countries, the cooperation will reach the new heights. And I'm deeply convinced that this partnership and cooperation that we have in touristic region will be the same in medical services sphere. Again, I would like to express once more my gratitude to all the participants, and I hope that in the nearest time we will meet for the second and third event of that kind with B2B contacts. And again, my big thanks and my great appreciations to Honorable Chairman Emin Çakmak and Ministry of Trade of Turkey, who made this event possible. And I would like to thank all the insurance organizations, all the touristic agencies, all our participants and our colleagues from Russia and Ukraine. I wish you great time and hope to see you soon.
Our executive president this term, and thanks his participation. He is at the same time the founder of Romatem Hospitals. Their hospitals was in our exhibition. They have made their participation actually. Now I would like to introduce our honorary chairman and also ex-Minister of Health and Tourism, His Excellency Bülent Akarcalı. I would like to leave the floor to his speech.
Хочу сразу отметить, что объективно господин Эмин
Well, I would like to say that the Association of Developing Medical Tourism in Turkey in Çakmak made a lot of efforts in order to make it possible, and they became as ambassadors in the world. And I don't see any other organization as much effective as ours. And this came true thanks to your efforts, thanks to your bar, thanks to your the devotion to your position, to your work. And this is not enough just to have money. First of all, is collaboration, and the success of this online expo can serve as an example to all others. So I think that every step can bring us success. And even in pandemic, we showed that we can manage it. And I think with the development of other technologies, our products will be also exposed as holograms in 3D images. And I hope that our organization and association and all others will follow the way of success. We did a lot through all these years, and we really did it, and we get good successes. So our work showed us itself fruitful. We are in the first top 5 among the countries. First of all, I talk not about the quantity, but first of all, our quality, high quality of our services. Yes, one can maybe earn more when selling just vegetables on the market, but in the sphere of medical tourism, Turkey managed to get the high quality services they provide. And you can receive those services in all the points of Turkey in all the places. And starting from our assistants, from our nurses, up to our ministry officials, everyone gives it, makes inputs for the success of Turkey medical tourism. And even our competitors admit it. In Western Europe, for the time being, they feel really hard to compete us. Even France, in Italy, in Poland, in England, Italy and Spain showed themselves incapable to fight the epidemic, and they even didn't manage to start vaccination, and they expected great losses, same as Germany. Like, for example, the Hitler army showed themselves invincible, but then they were defeated, as well as the Germany that claimed itself to be invincible, also was hit by the pandemic. But Turkey stayed strong on the feet. Maybe not all our citizens follow the conditions of lockdown, but the government in our country keeps control on everything, and everyone follows the rules. And I hope that the minority also will follow the rules. Our Minister of Trade celebrated her birthday just recently. I congratulated her, and I called her a queen of foreign trade. She created lots of innovation and provided support, and this expo is also her creation, and we managed to do it thanks to her support. And I also would like to thank everyone who did it input.
Mr. Minister Bülent Akarcılı for his nice words about our organization and about the general organization for the virtual travel expo. Before doing my closing speech, first of all, I would like to thanks to the technical team of our platform for 3 days. They extend their assistance and their collaboration with us. Really, there were some minor problems, technical problem, but always in technology can be happen. But in generally, it was quite, the webinar site was perfectly run and on time. We're able to broadcast our webinars. Thanks to each of the platform technical team. And I would like to thank also the global marketing team as well, who made this virtual expo happen. It was almost 6 months hard work by global marketing PR agency to able to collect all these visitors and the buyers together, that we can able to interact and do our presentation and promote Turkish medical tourism and spa and wellness tourism to the travel agent, to doctors, insurance companies, charity organizations, and some other interested organization. I really thanks both organization, the technical platform, technical side, and the PR agency to make it happen. And I would like to thanks to Ministry of Trade for their incentive and for their support in order that we can able to conduct this virtual exhibition. And as I mentioned before, we are willing to carry on, continue. We would like to do survey from our exhibitors if they were happy with our organization in general, with B2Bs, with interactive meetings, business to business, and number of webinars, listeners, and etc. After our survey, if the reply is in positive side, in positive direction, then we will be able to organize our second virtual expo, I think, for Russian Federation countries, where we do have strong representative also in Russia, in St. Petersburg, in Kazan, in Samara, in Siberia, in Moscow. So that's why after Ukraine, we are targeting to organize our second virtual expo in Russian market. Also, I would like to thanks to all our Ukraine network offices, especially director of Ukraine, Dr. Kristina Kowalchuk. She spent a lot of energy and efforts to make this virtual events happen as well. She had made a lot of contribution, a lot of supports for this organization. Thanks to herself as well for her continuous support to create this kind of organization and events. And I believe that we will gonna have offline meetings soon in May. We are organizing Hestorex healthcare, health and sport and alternative tourism exhibition and convention, organizing in the last week of May, as we announced it in my presentation at the opening ceremony. It's gonna be offline exhibition, as we do promise that we will gonna invite from Ukraine minimum 50 participant doctors and travel agencies who made conduct B2B meetings with our exhibitors. We will gonna select in between them who made the most meetings and more number of meetings with our exhibitors. We will select 50 of them, and we will gonna extend our invitation within coming 15 days. We will invite them. We will send them the email, and we will invite them, and we will announce it in our website and platform, their names, invited guests from Ukraine, as well as we are going to invite from all other CIS countries who participated in our exhibition, in our B2Bs, from doctors and travel agencies. We will check the platform, whoever made and conduct B2B meetings, we will gonna invite those doctors and travel agencies and insurance companies from different CIS countries as well. The second meeting gonna be offline for us this year, hopefully. going to be in Kiev, in Ukraine. We have a Global Healthcare Travel Council General Assembly in Kiev mid-June, inshallah. And within the General Assembly, we are going to organize Global Healthcare Travel Forum, which will be held in Ukraine, in Kiev, and hopefully we are willing to organize it offline as well, to see you B2B and to see you face-to-face, and we can able to talk and listen to valuable speakers from global countries. So these are our coming events and activities that we are willing to conduct offline and online, and we are expecting your contribution and your participation to all of our events. Let me give the biggest and the greatest thanks to our visitors and listener to our webinars from Ukraine, close to 1,000 doctors, and from other CIS countries, close another 1,000 participants to our exhibition. We had professionally 2,000 registration from different CIS countries. I would like to thank each of them and every of them for their valuable time to spare and to register, to be with us, to make the B2B interact with our exhibitors, to build the collaboration and to build and partnership together. So the last thanks going to our international and global network offices who really spare their time and follow our webinars and B2Bs from Africa, from Canada, from Australia, from New Zealand, from Japan, from Bangladesh, from Pakistan, and from Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and from Georgia, from Moldova, from Lithuania, and from Russia, and from many, many other countries who I cannot count, from Iran and from Middle East countries as well, and from Africa, as I mentioned, and from Europe as well. There were so many participants and so many network offices of Turkish Healthcare Travel Council was following and was joining to the webinars and was listening and was commenting in the presenters' presentations if they have any question. I would like to thanks to all of you and everybody who extend their support and assistance to make this great events happen. And I would like to thanks to our Kiev ambassador, Turkish ambassador, and Kiev trade attaché as well, their assistance and their contribution and their participation to our opening ceremony, and to our member of parliament as well, joined from Ankara, and also our Minister of Trade, Director of Medical Tourism, Mr. Alperen, also has joined with us in the opening ceremony. I would like to thanks to all of them, one by one, to their time, valuable time, share it with us and being with us and giving their feeling and speech to our audience. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I was very happy and glad to be with you within the last 3 days. And today's our last day, which we have completed our show and we are successfully conducted. I would like to thanks to each of you as Turkish Healthcare Travel Council founding chairman and also the founding chairman of Global Healthcare Travel Council and the honorary chairman of the Global Healthcare Travel Council. I would like to thanks to all of you and being with us and sparing your valuable time. And for till next virtual and online and offline events, see you soon in those events. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay away from Corona. Thank you.
The art of medicine is the heritage of Anatolia. You are in Turkey, the place where the first hospital of the world was founded and Hippocrates was born and grew up. In these lands, we treated the diseases with water, precious plants, and music. Our thousands of years of medical tradition reached a new level today with the advanced technology. But hospitality of Turkey and its air, useful for both soul and body, is still the same.